Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, Lithium here for my channel Nintendo Collecting, and this is collecting tip number 98, collect for the right reasons. I've been a collector for well over 5 years, and I've been a gamer for almost my entire life. One thing that I make sure that I'm doing is I make sure that I'm collecting for the right reasons. I think a lot of people kind of jump on the bandwagon with a lot of hobbies, and you definitely should not do this with collecting because it can be a huge financial investment and you might second guess yourself later on. I'm here just to remind you, it's all about you if you're collecting. Make sure that it fits into your life, but make sure you really enjoy what you are doing. First and foremost, when I look around my collection, I see myself in it everywhere. I see every purchase, and behind every item, there's a story. But also, the way I display my collection, I would say is kind of a little OCD. Definitely. But that's okay because it represents me. All of my items are, I guess, partly an extension of me, but if I were to get rid of everything, I would still be a person, and I'd still try and be as awesome as I possibly could be. Make sure you're collecting for you, and make sure you're not collecting because a friend told you about it and you're not really sure, but you just want to try it out. Trying it out is fine, but if you're in this for the long run, make sure you're doing it for you and make sure you really enjoy it. The second thing, collecting should definitely be fun. It should all be some sort of a fun machine. You should have a good time whenever you're collecting. You should have a good time when you're out looking for games or consoles or controllers or magazines, anything that you're doing or even shooting videos. If you're not enjoying it, life's too short. Find something that you really enjoy. Do that and just be awesome at it. So if you're not having fun, maybe reevaluate, take a break for a little while, and just see if there's something else that you could be doing to really enjoy your own time. The third thing, I think if you're collecting, your game should really be to play. I do know a lot of collectors that are sealed collectors, but a lot of those people actually get games sealed and then they also buy one and they open it to play. I really enjoy playing all my games, and one of my goals pretty much is to get the 500 best Nintendo games on home console, because I want to play them for a lifetime. I want to really enjoy myself with friends, I want to enjoy myself with my fiance when I'm playing games, and I also want to play them alone, and just have a great time, day in, day out, week in, week out, year after year, decade after decade. A lifetime of gaming as a hobby would be fantastic, and I really look forward to it. So make sure, if you're into collecting, you actually want to play the games, I would say, and you want to really enjoy yourself either alone or with friends or both. The fourth thing, for me, collecting is a kind of escape. Whenever things are going wrong or something in my life isn't the way it should be, sometimes I can kind of take more control, just search for an item. If I find something, it kind of makes me happy, which is good and bad, but I think getting lost in some sort of a game is a great escape. A lot of people love different hobbies, a lot of people love playing with games, some people love collecting different figurines, or anything that it is. If it's an escape to you, that's excellent. Anything that can take you away from all the stress of life is obviously awesome. So when I get lost in playing a Mario game, which is quite often, or some sort of a Zelda game, which have great worlds that I get lost into, for me it's a perfect escape away from everything that's going on in my life that's kind of just bumming me down or giving me any problem. The last thing I would like to talk about, number 5, is this really shouldn't be a financial investment. It can be, but make sure you're not really buying things to hope that they always go up in value. The market is variable. You're never going to be sure if you can make money on items. So these Nintendo Power magazines, they might be absolutely useless in the future, but I enjoy having them, I think they're really cool, and that's all that really matters to me. If all of them are absolutely useless, if all of these boxes of cardboard for all my consoles became useless, I would still have a good time collecting them, I'd still have a good time using them, and I'm looking to hold on to these items for the rest of my life. So hopefully if you're a collector, you're looking out for some of those reasons. Have fun with it and really just enjoy yourself. Thank you for watching collecting tip number 98. We're getting down almost to the end of them. Make sure you fill that like bucket, follow me on Facebook and on Twitter, and remember, as always, game on.